Hi everyone, I'm Caroline Anderson.
And I'm Palmer Ruth.
We're coming to you all from State Farm Arena, where the Atlanta Hawks just took on the Orlando Magic, ultimately falling short 108-114.
And the Hawks really started off hot, especially in that first quarter, where they jumped out to almost a double-digit lead, and that was really due to them coming out fast after the All-Star break, but really the trade deadline, where the Hawks acquired some crucial players who are only in their third game. But Coach Snyder was really impressed with them. Can't wait to see what they can do in the future.
All our guys, particularly given, we're integrating three players that it's their third game. I think that's right. So that's, I'm not using that as an excuse in any way, but that's a real thing. And last time we played these guys, we had Larry and Deep. So that's been something, to be honest, that I think our team has dealt with incredibly well throughout the course of the season. Guys like Mo and Dom who, hadn't played for us up until, a couple weeks ago. They came in and gave us good minutes. And, we got to continue to work and continue to, get connected and continue to compete like we did tonight. I mean, you should feel good. I feel good about how we battled. So.
Thanks, Coach. And the Hawks ultimately lost their lead heading into the second half, with the Magic's first three-pointer being scored by Paulo Banchero with only 2 seconds left in the second quarter. And on the Hawks side, shots weren't falling the way they wanted to. Let's hear from number 11, Trae Young, with more.
To be honest with you, a lot of our shots, were really pretty good shots. I'm trying to remember second quarter. To be honest, I just remember a lot of the game. Me included, I think I had a couple of floaters, a couple of close shots that I could have made, but we missed a lot of layups tonight. And that could be a little rust from being off the break and just not. I'm not saying not ready to play, but just little things that that will be okay. If we continue to do them, we'll be all right. We're just missing layups, easy shots. And then whenever they get the rebound, they're pushing it, throwing it over our heads, getting layups, and easy baskets, and then that's how they got the lead back or made the lead smaller for us, and they ended up taking the lead before the half. And I know for sure in the third quarter we had some really good looks and weren't able to really take the lead back, and that's how they were able to extend their lead. And so this is one of those nights. It's frustrating, obviously, as a team that's close with us in the standings and things like that, but we'll be fine, trust me.
Yeah.
Now, the shots may not have been falling for the Hawks in that second quarter, but Trae Young had himself a night, put up 38. But it was in that third quarter where frustrations really arose from the Hawks, and Trae Young was one of those, along with Coach Snyder, with the officiating. 5 techs in the game, and they felt like the game wasn't necessarily being called fairly. Let's hear from both of them about their opinions on the officiating tonight.
But it was just officiating one-sided. Some refs take personal. Some refs have held things personal. Even against me, and that's fine. The way we drove, even some of the guys were laughing when they weren't calling fouls for me. We'd go on the other end. So it's frustrating. I know a few of those refs. I've been known for throwing people out throughout the year, things like that. So I even asked Caitlin. She liked throwing people out. She said that's what makes her a good ref. So it's like that. It's personal for some of these refs, and some stuff that fans don't even get to hear, but you get to see it in their calls and their actions and things like that. So you just wish that you can get some refs that just don't take things personal and understand that people grow. I'm not 19 anymore. I can communicate with these people, and I have with a lot of the refs. And I feel like the refs have been responsive for the most part, but then you get a handful that, like we get tonight, that are just, take it personal, and you can see it by the way they make their calls.
Yeah, there's always a point where you need to adjust, but we had 5 team fouls and they had none about 2 minutes in the third quarter. You can get focused on some of those things, and the things that you can't control, you try to not internalize it and fixate on. But that said, you go out and play the game, and you're playing that hard, and the game's that physical. It's easy for me to say that, but obviously, you always want to keep your composure, but you know, I thought our guys came back together. You know, came back together during those moments and really continued to compete. You know, it felt at times like we were down more when you look up, and you know, it's a 6-point game. And we talked about that a lot of timeouts, and you know, our guys again responded well to that.
Overall, we here at WCAT had a great night. We could talk to a lot of awesome people, got to watch a great game, and overall, it was a really cool experience.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and as always, go Cats.